The title of the album is Great Recession, and people who know about the Hounds know that we've had that title up on the website for quite a long time. You know, before it was officially called a recession, you know, I kind of saw it coming, and you know, ever since 9/11, when the buildings went down, you know, the buildings that we used to play in Saturday nights, you know, I felt that it was a cutback in live entertainment and commerce in New York City. And, you know, we just laid low for a while. You know, we just couldn't really work for the kind of money that the clubs were offering in the venues in New York. So, you know, we were already feeling the recession before the Great Recession. But the title was out there already.
Gotta hope still have some other friends. Had a job, but now I meet in cans of lantern. Had a house, but now I need to make it rental. Just to live, feeling poor. I bought a war for my country now.
For the title track, Great Recession, I wanted to take swing into, you know, modern times and really sort of a documentation of what people are feeling today. And I knew Peter's voice would be the perfect vehicle to express this kind of sentiment.
Now she's gonna take my children. There my world had a book and still be.
There's a person behind the scenes to a lot of my projects recently on Chamber Music Records, and he's also an integral person in my life musically. He's one of the first, he's really the first musician I ever met in high school who had an interest in jazz music, Tom Haas. He's a bugged out dude, but he's very serious. And he's also actually the first person that introduced me to Lord Sledge. That's how far back we all go. It's like a family. He's a genius with the arranging of the strings, arranging the percussion. He brings things like real chimes, vibra-harp, bells into the sessions, all kinds. You never know what Tom is going to bring. He might even bring his grandfather's violin if you're lucky. I knew I had to have live strings on the album, you know. Fake strings just wasn't going to cut it, man. You know, and normally Tom would bring in a full quartet, and we'd overdub like 1,000,000 times and get the layers nice and thick. But, you know, as this is the Great Recession, after all, times is hard and string players are very expensive. So we had Jill and Sandy just, you know, bang it all out for us. Anybody who knows my music knows that I've always been associated with the great Lord Sledge. He's a one-of-a-kind talent. Me and him have a musical connection that goes all the way back to the Ghetto Philharmonic days. He was rolling with the Soul Kid Clique. You know, we had hip-hop experiences together. We started the Yalloppin Hounds together. You know, we had a very illustrious career with that. You know, Lord Sledge, if you don't know Lord Sledge, he's one of the greatest swing trumpet players that's still alive, you know, young man, you know, which is, he's a real throwback, but he can also sing his ass off, play his ass off, dance his ass off. He's the greatest entertainer, what could I say, Lord Sledge.
Because she didn't come in.
But it was nice.
We can still punch in. You want me to keep it?
I like the way she did that. It was until you screwed it up.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm going to screw up, but I'm going to keep it. Let's go.
Would you get that friggin' thing off?
Hold on.
Leigh Vaiano, another person that I go way, way back with, and she's one of the first singers I work with regularly. She used to work with my band, different places, and always used to come and sit in, and we were really, really good friends. But the thing is, when I first formed the Hounds and I had a swing band, I'm like, I know who the singer is that we got to get. And I tried, but she wouldn't do it. She didn't want the life of a musician. Back then, she wanted the security, I guess, of a regular job, or, you know, married life or whatever it was. Then she changed her mind later on. Thank goodness, luckily for me. And I was able to grab her for the Great Recession. She's definitely one of the most natural talents and most gifted singers I know.
When the haters make you mad, just cut it loose. Maybe it's not so bad. Once you stop playing the role, you can catch a beat, let the music swing your soul. Jazz hands.
One of the highlights of making this album for me was finally getting the chance to do something a lot of the fans of the Hounds had requested for years. Something like a little bit of a Louis and Ella duet type of song. And once I had Leigh in the band, I knew it was perfect because her influence is Ella Fitzgerald, and Sledge does a very convincing Louis Armstrong. In fact, both of them have the same astrological signs as Louis and Ella. You know, Sledge is a Leo, which Louis Armstrong was actually a Leo. And their birthdays are like a day away from them. Something like that, something crazy. So the chemistry in the studio between these two, for the first time they ever even learned the song together, was crazy. Check this out.
Where's my bitches?
You're not talking to me.
I don't know if the shoe fits. Strip it.
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
Ain't nothing French about you but your soup. What's up, Mom?
Hey, Daddy-o.
Do you feel my swagger?
Frankly, I don't know.
But baby, you know I'm G.
Can you make it swing for me?
Baby, you're fine.
You've got some threads.
So why you so old-fashioned?
Retro isn't dead.
But baby, you know I'm G.
Can you make it swing for me? Hey man, don't I know you?
I've seen you around.
So give me some skin.
No, I'll give you a pound.
You chirp some swell lines.
And you got the sound.
And
Together we make the best flavor in town. So where's your crib?
Do you mean my pad?
'Cause I like to get with you.
Man, you got it bad.
But baby, I keeps it G. Yeah.
If your day seems sad and blue, tonight's the night. Let me see you through. Don't let bad times get you down. Just take my hand.